Hey folks, John Michael here from CampingSurvival.com, and we're doing another knife review today, another tabletop review. So one of the things here at Camping Survival is we carry a lot of used knives. So we buy these knives in bulk, and we get all sorts of knives. We get knives that are hard used, gently used, and even like brand new in the box. People have just decided they didn't want it and returned it back, or just barely used at all, or not even used. So anyways, today I'm going to do a review on the CRKT Hissatsu. So opening this thing up, it still comes with, it's in the plastic all still, and it has all the papers right here. Anyways, when you first open this thing up, it's got their patented outburst system, so it's really, like, this thing like bucks in your hand. It is really strong spring assist system. It has bronze bearings on the inside. I don't know if y'all can see that, but bronze bearings inside of there. So that's another reason that it shoots out so fast and clean, is because of the bronze bearings. Anyways, the handles are a glass reinforced nylon. So the best way to describe that is if you've ever had your cold steels, like your cold steel Fem Wolf or your Tie Light, kind of the Zytel material. This is kind of what this stuff feels like, glass reinforced nylon. The blade material is AUS 8. Its overall length is 3.875 inches. It is plain edge, so it's got this nice little like modified tanto thing. In fact, I was actually watching a video on this a couple months ago, and James Williams, he was the designer of this knife. He is a legendary martial artist and knife designer, and he does a lot of stuff for CRKT, like their tactical designs and self-defense. But he designed this blade, and it's not like the American Tanto like you're used to seeing like on your, well, just your normal regular American Tanto, but it's got your more of a, it's more sharp than that. It's not as it's more of a sharper angle than that. So anyways, I was looking at a video of that, and he put this knife up against all kinds of knives. You know, your fixed blades, your Bowies, your American Tanto, every blade style, every shape, every kind of knife, and he would test them. And basically, he would strike through a piece of plywood with it. And some of them broke, some of them failed, and some of them, it just wouldn't go in at all. It just kind of thudded on the top. This knife, every time with this awesome blade design, it would go through all the way to the, I guess you could call it the hilt, every single time. When it would go, so it would go through the plywood. So basically, this is definitely a self-defense knife. So this also, it's got their liner lock system, but basically, if you've ever seen any CRKT liner lock system, it has the little lock on the back too. So basically, you had to pull this down and your liner lock insert both at the same time to close it. So what this little pin lock up here does is, I don't know if y'all can see that, but like right there, it holds it so the liner lock will not pull down. So when you pull it up, you can then close your liner lock. So basically, it's kind of a really safe liner lock system. So definitely it holds up to your stress and everything of using it like as a self-defense knife. So that's why it could go through plywood and not break off or cut your hand off. That's one thing that you really need to be looking at in a tactical knife, like your lockup system. So like, if you have a very sharp knife, with an awesome blade tip, but you go, and when you need it, when it's a self-defense knife and it just folds on you, you'll cut your fingers off, and you'll just be even worse off then. So you really want a good lockup system. The blade thickness on this is 0.16 inches, so about 4.06 millimeters. The close length on this knife is 5 inches. The weight, it's kind of a weighty knife. It's 5.8 ounces, so it's a little bit heavier than things like your Benchmays or your Spydercos. It's got a little weight to it, but that's good because it definitely fills up your hand and everything. It has this nice, it tapers really nice and big at the end, so it really fills up your hand. This does have a corrosion resistant coating on it, So if you carry it in your pocket a lot and don't really pull it out to clean it because it's mostly just a self-defense knife, you don't have to worry about it rusting or anything. So really, this is a good knife to carry. It does stick out a lot though in your pocket, more so than most that I've seen, but I think that's actually a good thing that they designed it like that, because if you really did need this knife, it gives you something to grab on when you're pulling it out of your pocket. So it definitely has a little bit sticking out. So this is a really good self-defense knife. My brother actually has one of these and he carries it. He's a lot older than me, but he loves his Hissatsu. But anyways, just a short little knife review on the CRKT Hissatsu. You can look this up on our website. It is priced at $45, so a lot cheaper than your Amazon prices, and still really brand new because it comes in its box with its papers. But all you do is you type in 5214 in the search bar, and this exact knife that I'm reviewing right now will pop up. And make sure you check it out and buy it before somebody else does. So anyways, make sure to look us up on Facebook, Instagram, and Blade forums. Stay sharp and stay prepared.